I don't know why I was muted. How's that? So yeah, good morning. Good to see you, John, and C3PO. So here we are. Yeah, so many things to do in like the 1 minute starting up a stream. So yeah, here we are in our world. This is Valhelsia Enhanced Vanilla, if you are not familiar. And we've been in this world for several streams now. I don't know, maybe this is number 10 since dying. Maybe not quite 10 since dying. Uh, the latest version of Valhelsia Enhanced Vanilla is updated to 1.4.1. Oh, I didn't want to show you that yet. That's what I was doing yesterday. And that means Create 0.5 is in here, which means we have access to trains, steam engines. It also means, I think, our tree farm broke because in that new version of Create, you can no longer use encased fans to get rotational force. So we're going to need to fix that. I haven't even really looked at trains yet. So there's train tracks. Nope, that's a ladder. There's train tracks, though. Here they are. Train stations. Train tracks. We need to manufacture these things with a sequence recipe. And there's a thing called a bogey. You gotta make that. I haven't learned it yet, so I don't think we're going to get into trains right away. I just installed this update yesterday. But let's fix our tree farm. And I also I got tired of living in the wood house that was with a creeper hole in that wall over there. So I embraced the walnut and started to build up our base here a bit. Didn't do much on these. The sorting system is not sorting very much. We need some. I need some leather so I can make frames so I can know what's in these chests. But they're all pretty much full. At least the ones with those resources in them from the tree farm, which is broken, so it stopped. So yeah, I did some. This chest is a dump chest now, so all this stuff goes into the. All this stuff goes into the storage over there, which is merely overflow. Mose was making train tracks Monday. Yeah, yeah, that's my role too, C3PO. I am the sorter and the dealer of all things resources. I'm also the resource maker. My wife requests things, and especially when we're playing in a pack with mine colonies, like Valhelsia 3. She's running the mine colony, and she's got all those, the colonists asking for stuff, and then she just asks me for stuff, and that's why I set up things like tree farms. That's how it goes. So this thing's broken. Even when this fan does not, it's turning. You can see there. How redstone's on, so that should be turning. However, it's not getting anything. So we need to break that. How are we going to power this thing? We're not too far away from... Let's sleep. Yeah, and John, you're right. The furnace engines are gone as well. I mean, it's just gone. there's no more furnace engine. And the flywheel is like, oh, there's still a flywheel. You can embellish your machines with this imposing wheel of brass. So it's merely decoration. Hey, Air Maxi. Wow, I appreciate that sentiment. We are on the Sticky Piston TV stream, and I don't know. I suppose Sticky Piston being a hosting company, you can try out the Sticky Piston hosting. That would be a good way to donate. You can certainly check out my own stuff. I'm mostly active on YouTube. Yeah, John, same for me. I built the in my YouTube world. I built the YouTube. I built the Steam engine, and now it's gone. So that was kind of a waste. I did a whole episode on it, so feeling pretty bad about that. I did not read up on it either. So I also built this, which is the beginning of a mine. So I'm trying to think of what to do next with Create. It's not going to be a train yet, unfortunately. I feel like that's just going to need a ton of resources, right? Because we need to make train tracks that go somewhere. Speaking of trains, though, and a reason to wait is that the immersive portal, this kind of see-through portal, doesn't work with Create yet. You can run a train track right through a portal and run your train into the nether and like have a teleporting train system. So I'm hoping they fix that. If not, I might have to remove that immersive portals mod so we can mess with that. I hear a phantom. All right, so there's a couple things I want to do. Like I mentioned, we need frames to label these things and label these storage. Starting to put stuff in these. And we need leather for that, and for that we need cows. I was thinking of making an automatic cow farm. We also need resources just to do everything. I said last time we're going to go digging for redstone off camera, and I did not. I got caught up in my build, which is only obviously partly complete. I can show you the rest of that. Stairs up is over here. And a little bit of challenge connecting to this house with all the trapdoors and stuff, but we're getting there. Also need a bunch of glass. Also need to figure out how to get that mechanical arm. That it can reach all these things now where it is, but if we're gonna have mechanical arms, see, there it goes. If we're gonna have mechanical arms all around, I don't know. We might be able to squeeze it in there. It'll probably work if it's just sitting right there. On that, I only left one space, so there you go. So we need resources. I was thinking of creating like a quarry with drills. So which is why I started this mine shaft. And I quickly dug into this big giant hole in the ground. I also just need to do vanilla stuff. I need to get the villagers going. The leveling up with the XP farm is starting to get pretty slow. I am up to 103. I've got 16 points to spend. And we could put them on strength so I can use that sapphire. Let's do it. I think I need 11. That sapphire sword. I think I tucked it in over here. There it is. Can I use it? I can. I can use the sapphire sword now. If you were here last week, you know, or if you watched the replay, I took on a bunch of mobs with this sword, and it was basically like I was punching them with my fist. So that was great. Let's take a look at drills. There's a pretty, I think we can do this pretty cheaply. Kind of make a quarry that just drops down with a rope pulley. So a mechanical drill is, yeah, so a bunch of andesite alloy iron. A rope pulley is also pretty cheap, I believe. What's happening here? Yeah, we just need some iron and wool. And that's pretty much it. We could just drop. Hey, 8.3A and QQSZCZS. I do not know how to say that. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. So let's get our tree farm going again, and then let's work on drills. So to get the tree farm going, we have some rotational power really close because we ran the belt system right below here. So right here, the belt runs down. And if we just dig into there, run out of shovel here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're close with that. Okay, this could not be easier. All we need is a vertical gearbox and some shafts, and that's going to start turning. Right? For once, things worked out for us here. And we have our crate stuff in this chest, I think. Oh, did I already start sticking it somewhere else? Oh boy, maybe it's over here. Here it is. Oh, I got this rare candy. So when I reached level 100, that gave me like point. Yeah, I got some rare candy. You can't craft it. But I got a skill point, so that's nice. I feel like those should just be hidden around the game. That would be nice too. Okay, distraction by candy. Now we need our wrench, a shaft. Got all this stuff in here from building. Hey, Sully the cat. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we need a gearbox. I started sticking these crafting tables everywhere on the ground. It's convenient. Gearbox. casing and cogwheels. You'd think I'd remember that by now. So we have andesite casing, but we do not have cogwheels. Buttons we have. And I think we're going to need, how do we make cogwheels? I feel like that recipe changed. Did that recipe change? Am I crazy? Didn't this need buttons? Well, I guess I'm not going to complain. Grab a couple planks. That's going to bring me down to not enough shafts, however. To reach down there, so we need a couple andesite alloys. What's that recipe now? Stone, andesite, and zinc nuggets. And how are we doing for andesite? We're doing poorly in the andesite department. Hey, Game Check. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? All right, we need to make andesite. We know how to do this. Cobble and diorite. And to get diorite, nether quartz and cobble. We have lots of quartz. Let's dump some stuff here. I also need to make a just need to set up some bone meal generation with all these flowers we get. Okay, so nether quartz. What did that look like? Look like that. We have some cobblestone. Must be just kind of sitting in these overflow chests. All right, there's some andesite for us. And now andesite and some zinc nuggets, which we've got. There we go. Let's sleep. Okay, it is right here. So if you turn, I didn't make the gearbox. Crafting table. Hopefully I won't need that wood I just used. Turn it into a vertical. This is going to go much faster. And overstressed. Of course. I'm just wondering how much you're able to understand what I say in my stream, because I mix every language. I mean, the chat is sometimes in, I'm not even sure what the language is, but I think I've only ever heard you speak English, except for maybe one brief time. Okay, so this water wheel setup is overstressed. We can do this. Let's break this. Let's break this connection. Because what we can do now is tap into our windmill power, which I think I blocked off the entire access down here. So, you know, those water wheels was running everything except this. So there's a lot of stress units coming out of this water, this windmill. So if we can tap into this and get this belt turning something else. So we have it over here. If we turn that, it should work. But there's the belt right down here. So let's run this belt with this. Oh, and it's going the right way even. Although it wouldn't be the worst if it was going the other way, because we need to put some gears here to get it to go down. So we'll just use a belt. So if we just connect this with a belt, that is going to send the power back that way, and everything should work. We need a belt. We must have belts. We don't, but we have a kelp farm now, so we're good. Belts are made with this. I need to clean up the basement now that it's such a part of the house. Okay, if we add a belt to this, it should turn everything, and hopefully our windmill, which is creating 16,000 stress units. So there's no way this won't work, right? It's not doing 16. It was like 8. Plenty. Okay. Is our tree farm working? Man, I'm glad I built a windmill instead of a steam engine in this world. It looks like there's trees broken there. It's working again. Oh man, and it's the radial chassis picked up all. Wow, it's going fast. That is a speedy. Okay, let's stop this thing and clean up all the junk. For some reason, I guess that radial chassis is configured to pick up. Is this changed too? I can't. Why can't I change the range on these things with the wrench now? Oh, it's because it's not stopped. Got it. There we go. Now I can. Yeah, that was set to 8. This needs to be... I forget if I use glue on those. I must have. So you don't need... Chassis don't need to be configured with the range. I don't think. When they're connecting to just other chassis. So because I had all these things set to 8, they're picking up all the things around them. Ooh, just broke a beehive. I thought it was the walnut trees before, but I think it's the oak trees that are creating all of these beehives. I mean, that's a lot of honey. You should make a honey plant with Create one of these times. Hey, Velzon. Thanks for joining us. Velzon's one of the mod developers in this pack. We're learning about the new nuances to Create in 0.5. And I don't have the resources to get into trains just yet. Or the knowledge, frankly. Yeah, well, beehives have a chance to grow when spawn when an oak tree grows or a birch tree. Thanks, John, for those facts. If there are flowers around, I think is the thing that really causes it. And there's like a 1% chance. Yeah, the musical options look pretty cool too. I'm not a musician by any stretch, or at all. We're just cleaning up our tree farm here. It broke because it was being run with an encased fan, and encased fans no longer provide rotational force in 0.5. So from a rotational force standpoint, big changes in this update of Create. Steam engines are gone too, but we've got not the furnace. So that was the steam engine is new. The furnace is gone. Furnace and flywheel. But there are steam engines now. That's really, let's take a look at this quickly. The steam engine, if we ponder on this thing. This is really neat. Let's skip ahead. So you make this tank and heat underneath it, blaze burners, even campfires work. But the more heat, the faster these arms go. And the higher you build this thing, the more of these pistons you can add. So that's really cool. Look at this. Massive. That must be the maximum, 32,000 stress units. Let's go to sleep before we get in trouble. Yeah, but the Okay, I think we can start this thing up again. Let's get rid of the, let's pick up the beehives. Of course, my inventory's full. We'll get the beehives another time. So I had an encased fan powering this thing. Luckily, we had this belt running by in the neighborhood. I clicked on that thing with the wrench by mistake, it seems. And it's so fast. It's like frantic. I might want to turn that down. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's a little stressful. We do have the cogwheels. So if I go from little to big, that should do it, right? Let's see, what junk do we don't even have any junk. I can just toss ash, saplings. Right, so if we go from little to big on the cogwheels, will that cut it in half? I should just use a gear shift. So now if we put a vertical gearbox here, it's either going to go twice as fast or half as fast. Yeah, that slowed it down. What do we do? Yeah, that's half as fast. It's going backwards now, though. Awesome. Hi, Diglett. Thanks for joining us. All right, how can we fix this? Simple way. We can add more cogs. Let's add more cogs to see if we can also slow it down. I mean, we can also use the adjustable chain gear shift for this, but we need redstone. So we also need redstone for this one. Do we have one redstone? We do. We have a few here. Let's just make a gear shift. So we need some planks. Let's dump a few things. So, am I right, guys? The recipe changed for this. Did this have buttons, or is that the big one that had buttons? No, they changed it for sure. Okay, let's see if we can configure these 2 gear shifts. And it's nice that you can make them just in your, you can just make them in a 2x2 crafting grid. Maybe that's why they did it. Let's see if we can slow this down yet again. So we need to connect a big one to this. And a little one to that. We're going to have to go up one more. I think since we're using an even number here, though, we're going to end up in the same situation. I sped it up again. Wrong. Did that wrong. I've never tried to slow things down. Oh, we didn't want big, we want a little one here. So little to little, and then big. Okay, that's slowed down even more, but still probably going the wrong way because it's an even number. Is that slower? That's faster, and then slower again. We're not doing this right. We need the little one here. We need little turning big, right? To slow it down. So this is going half the speed of that, right? Now we need this little turning a big. There we go. That's slower, but we're in the wrong spot. So we need big getting turned by a little. Okay, we gotta go backwards. Big getting turned by a little. Turning a big getting turned by a little. No, that speeds it up. Confusing myself here. Okay, that's slow, right? Now we have this and then turning big. There we go. So now I have to move the gearbox. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have a big one turning. So let's try putting this over here. And now the little one on that. I'm hoping this connects. It's not going to because it's... Alright, we're going to get this, guys. We're in a sunk cost fallacy situation here. Vertical gearbox here. Bear with me. Little turning big, a little here, right? And a big here. Oh, finally. But it's going the wrong direction, isn't it? No, it's working. That is a... Wow. And I'm an engineer. That took an entire day. Okay, we fixed the encased fan replacement. Now our stuff is flowing again. We've got it all coming out here. There's no reason why the rest of it doesn't work. Everything's going in the right direction. Let's sleep. All right, next. What do we do next? We're in a situation here where I'm just being impacted by resources. And like I said earlier, I want to make a drill setup kind of quarry thing. This pack has a quarry block in it, since we're talking about quarries. This Quarry Plus, but it is really expensive, really late game tech reborn stuff, and we have just not did I throw that? We have not been focusing on any tech reborn at all. We've just been focusing on create. So we need to continue on with create. A create quarry is pretty easy to make. Just feeling the pinch of resources here, because in order to make even a cow farm, we need a deployer, and that block, well, I guess we're not really, yeah, redstone. Redstone's our problem. So anything that's like a later game brass thing, so even a single deployer, we don't have enough redstone. I mean, I could just head down to the mine and we could just mine for a bit, but I don't know. What fun is that? But we can make drills. We can make a bunch of drills, and in a square, and then drop it down with a rope pulley. I mean, that could be something we can do. We just need a bunch more andesite alloy. I should, you know what we should do is automate andesite. This guy keeps freaking me out. Let's try out our new sapphire sword ability. Killed by a llama in hardcore. That'd be a great end. I can't even talk to him, so I mean, he's just gonna be running around. Yep. It got ugly here for a second. Sorry, I should have warned you, C3PO. I know this. Let's put all the crate stuff in here. Buttons are no longer a create thing, apparently. Oh, the llamas. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Let's make an andesite factory. We can do this. So we basically need Cobble Gen. We need a drill. We'll start small. One mechanical drill. Iron, andesite alloy, and andesite casing. We used up all the andesite alloy again. Of course we did. Okay. So some zinc. We're gonna need to just make some more. Okay, there's our andesite. Some zinc nuggets, andesite alloy. We put the iron here. Yeah, we're low on all sorts of stuff. So there's a drill. We're going to need a bucket of lava. We have a bucket. I'm trying to think of where we have lava up here on the hill. I turned it all into obsidian, foolishly. You should be able to get to it though, right? Is there any more under here? There it is. Let's put this water somewhere. It's not gonna... certainly have gone into the nether. I just knew that was up there on the hill. I forgot that I apparently turned it into obsidian. It's not super easy to find right now though in here. You have to go pretty far. We do need a bucket of water though still. So I think we had one of those in here. And some glass. Glass is fun to use when making Cobble Gen. Okay, where should we make this thing? Man, and I'm doing this out of memory. It needs to be over somewhere near this. Somewhere near our belt. Maybe up here on this hill. So here's how this thing works. Just regular, start with sand. One, two, three. Regular vanilla Cobble Gen. Works like this, right? Lava pouring this way, water pouring the other way. And we get cobblestone. We break it. Turns into obsidian. This needs to be up one from the water. Well, can't move that. Okay, let's go get another lava bucket. Just glass just for the frame. It doesn't serve any function. You can just see through it. How can we sneak in here and grab another lava? I have not made Cobble Gen in many, many months. So what we need is the lava to flow down, right? Into that hole. And with water here, that's a mess. So down here we have cobble, and that's going to my water's burned up. My water turned into cobble, didn't it? What am I doing wrong? Do I need to make it farther away? I thought the water needs to pour down. Hey, Calidor. Man, I keep losing my lava. Oh, I didn't lose this one. Yeah, that turned into stone. Okay, I think I remember now. So if we have the water, I lost my water now. We're struggling. We're struggling through Cobble Gen here, Calidor. How are you doing today? Water flow 2 and then down 1. Yeah. It's coming back to me slowly. So like this, put the water here, and it goes down, and lava over here, right? Because the lava's going to flow into this, and this one's going to turn into a cobblestone. How much cobble do I think I'm going to get? Well, I'm going to get 1 cobble right now. How did I get andesite? Is this a create thing? Am I losing my mind? Whoops. What is going on here, guys? I'm getting andesite. This is crazy. Well, that made the andesite production easier. Because I have diorite here? I feel like we just, like, hacked Minecraft. Let's test that. Let's test that theory. Let's surround it with... I'm going to lose things to the lava. Let's pick up the lava. And put cobble here. I assume these andesites are not going to get in the way of our test. Of course I can't test with with any diorite in the vicinity. Okay, there's no more diorite anywhere. Let's see what happens. It made cobblestone. Guys, what in the world is going on here? Okay, let's put diorite back. Just right here. I feel like this, like, I made a thing. What am I doing? And I broke it, and it's not going to work again. All right, diorite here and here. I'm going to add back 1 diorite. Let's do this scientifically. Okay, cobblestone, diorite. Andesite. I don't know, guys. This is breakthrough. This is a breakthrough moment. Now I want to know exactly, like, does it have to have a cobblestone here? Let's try it with sand here, something I couldn't possibly. So apparently just having one andesite block next to where the cobble is getting, cobble would have been generated, you get andesite. We're hacking it. We're hacking Create, guys. This is crazy. And the sand became vitrified. What's going on here? I feel like I'm playing a new game. All right, well, there we go. There's andesite generation. So all we need to do down here is run a belt through. This is science. She blinded me. We're blinded. We're blinded with science. Okay, that was not the right one. This is the one right here. Where is our where's our diorite getting made here? Andesite, rather. It's that one. Okay. Can we run a belt through that water, I wonder? I mean, we can put a chute there. It'll fall onto the chute, and then we can try. That will stop the water. Okay, yeah, we didn't need that. Yeah, we can run a belt right across here. That's what we need to do. I feel like I redeemed myself a little bit with some new knowledge after horrible gear cogs struggle we had. Okay, so the andesite is going to break and fall right there, and we're just going to run a belt through here. Hey, enjoy the pizza. This is not kebab. Caleb. Sorry, I called you kebab. We're going to run a belt right through here, and our belt is over here that goes to, this is our massive storage belt over here. Oh, found it. So all we have to do is drop the stuff right here. Straight down, it'll land on that belt and head on over. My shovel's gonna break in a second. Exactly a second. Let's go get a new shovel. Okay, this is exciting. This is gonna be so much easier than I expected. Because now we literally just have to put the drill on top of that spot where the andesite happens. I thought we were going to have to make cobble, turn it into diorite. This is great news. Okay. I'm looking for something to make a shovel with. We've got these 2 shovels. I've got monsters in the basement still. I had an anvil somewhere. I don't remember. Let's sleep. Oh, jeez. Run. What in the world? Okay, they're all caught up on the belts. What? Oh, okay. I don't want to take you more than 2 at a time. And if I kill the banner guy, I'm going to end up with a raid. Assuming this is still a village. There's that guy. There he is. All right, let's get a bucket of milk. All of my villagers turned into zombies. I mean, I could make an iron golem, I guess. I don't think I have the things for that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to drink milk quickly enough. There's a bunch of these guys. They're just stuck. We're going to leave them there for now. Oh, he's not. What is with all these raiders? Are you sure, John, I won't trigger a raid? Because we need to be sure about this. Oh, I didn't put glass there, apparently. Need to eat. Kill the captain with a flint and steel? I can do that? Oh, well, now we have to. Now we have to. We've got a flint and steel. What's this? This is like black magic stream here. All right, so flint and steel on that guy? I started a raid by accident, boat up the pillagers and leave them alone, and the raid will time out after an hour. Yeah. I didn't know that either. If I light him with this, he's going to light my whole house on fire. Isn't he? I'm not... Do I just right-click on him? Doesn't seem to be working. I'm gonna drop lava down there. All right, where's this guy? Flint and steel. Oh, you guys are geniuses. This is brilliant. Uh-oh. Put out the fires. Guys, we did it. You guys are brilliant. Thank you. Where were we? Beating this Cobble Gen. The belt going through here. Over to here. Oh, we needed a shovel. That's where we were. This is my Minecraft brain. I forget instantly what I was working on. What can we make a shovel with? Guess we'll just make it with iron. Put a few things away. Let's get our... do we want to use a chute? To drop it onto the belt? I don't know if that'll work any better. I don't think so. But we need shafts, and we need... Probably going to need a funnel. Why not? And belts. We're definitely going to need gearboxes, though. Oh, we need the mechanical drill. We're going to need gearboxes to rotate things around, but let's get this framed out. I could also just move it to a better spot, but I don't want to break that. Take chances that we've stumbled onto something non-reproducible. Oh, sorry, John. Yeah, I didn't want to walk away for too long with that guy out there. It went exactly as you'd expect. I lit the ground under him. He died. I wish you were there, though. All right, so now we just need to run a belt over here. We're just going to drop onto a belt here. It's going to take us down. We don't even need it to go down. We just need it to fall. Let's just go as simple as possible. So we need a belt here. And here. I didn't bring the wrench with me. Oh, we need to sleep anyway. Let's dump some stuff in this chest. things. We're picking up things from our copper pans. Okay. That looks pretty clean. Wrench. Over here. Da-da. Rotate. Belt. I actually skipped the coffee game check. I was too nervous about the captain standing over there, that he might escape while I'd stepped away and ended things for me. But I can't place a belt with it. Do it like this. Lots of cleanup to do here, terraform wise. Let's just get this working though. Okay, so there's that belt. That is going to just catch the andesite as we break it. It's not. Some of it. If it happens fast, it's not going to fall. But if it happens slowly, it should be sitting on the belt. You can see it there. Okay. We might have to optimize this a little bit, but let's just get this going. So we need another belt here. My placement skills are poor right now. And let's go down because it feels better. Diagonally, one down here. Yeah, I'm going to put the drill on top, so that will probably... That'll probably block the andesite from popping out the top. It also matters how fast the drill is going. If you have the drill going too fast, this coal is getting in my way visually. I think we can run this. I think that'll work. Belt. And then that's just going to throw things down onto that belt. Things should just move in a straight line, so we don't have to worry about losing things. Now we just need to get it to turn. Which we can do. All this stuff's going in the right direction. That's good. Just move this. Oh. Okay, we can get this over here. Kind of messy. Not too bad. So there's that one going. We're going to need a gear shift. Let's take it right up. And probably a couple of cogs. One or the other. Do I have gear shift stuff? Gearbox, not gear shift. I do not. New recipe for cogwheels, shafts, and planks. We're going to need more shafts. Let's make some more cogs while we're here. Cogwheels definitely got a lot more expensive, but they're easier to make. As long as we're rich in andesite alloy, which really should not be a problem. What? No more andesite casing? I must have put it back. Yep. Let's make 2. Still being stingy, though our days of stinginess with the andesite alloy is hopefully nearing an end. So we need to get this thing turning. Okay, if we put a vertical gearbox right here, maybe this will work. Let's even get lucky. I can never remember if... I don't even know if there's a way to remember which way things turn. So, vertical. That's not going to work, though, because that comes up here. We're going to have... We're too close to do anything about it. Right? Let's go around and keep it on the same level instead of going vertically. 2 vertical gearboxes. Oh yeah, good call. We have 2. So, there we go. Will it turn the right direction? Of course not. Okay, let's go around the side. This is what we're always doing here, going around these corners. Yeah, it never ever goes in the right direction. Like, that's not even going in the right direction. But we have 2 cogwheels. We know how to do this. Cogwheel, cogwheel. Now that's going in the right direction. If we belt it up. Man, this is ugly. No, that's the wrong direction. We don't want to go that way. Perfect. 3rd cog. There they come. Dirt. I was expecting andesite. Here's the test. There it goes. Awesome. I still can't believe this is making andesite. Okay, now we need the drill on here. It's just going to go right there, of course. Wrong direction. Rotate, rotate. We just need to spin that. What is our best path for that? Here. Here. Get it up to this level. How is time going by so fast? You're so close, guys. We've got... Yeah, John, you tried to warn me about this. Let's not fall in, huh? Let's cap it with dirt. I'm going to surround this with... We have the glass still. Did I get rid of it? I did. Okay. So now this needs to turn... How do we do this? If we have a shaft here... gear here. That's not helping us. Vertical gearbox, and then belt up top. That's boring. All right. Hello, Zombie Black. How are you today? Thanks for joining us. All right, you guys ready for this? It's happening. It is happening. Yes. Oh, seriously? I'll leave them over there. Let's hope they wander off in another direction. Yes, they're here for revenge. Guys, look at this mess. Absolute mess. But this is so ugly. We're gonna clean this up and make it into a... I want to enclose like all of these things, and that's a big mess over there too. But we're learning, so you can't learn and be neat. I'm just amazed. We've got andesite production. I just want to watch this for a second. So if you just got here and you're a create person, I started to make a cobblestone generator. Is he alone? Is he solo? I started to make Cobble Gen. And just luckily, I was using diorite for my building blocks. I mean, I started out dirt and I just randomly switched to diorite. I mean, how lucky. And if you apparently have a diorite block next to where cobblestone is getting generated, andesite is created. This must be a create mechanic. If we did some science, took these diorite blocks out, you only needed one, and replaced it with something else, and it made cobblestone. So you can still make cobblestone. Flanked with diorite. I think we're going to make this whole structure out of diorite when I clean it up in honor of this discovery. That I don't know, Game Check, if this is in Vanilla 2. Like I said, I'm guessing this is a create mechanic. So, therefore, no. I can't imagine that's a vanilla mechanic. I feel like the world would know about this. The world being us. All right, that's a little neater. So what we can do here, is that guy still over there? Oh, it's a whole bunch of them now. So what I was going to show you is we could just repeat this infinitely toward those illagers and just repeat that water lava layout with drills pointing down on top, extend the belt out, and we'll be able to create a ton of andesite. This is... Now I'm thinking like of ways to swap out those andesite blocks, sorry, diorite blocks with something else to like turn like some sticky pistons and flip a switch to turn this into optional cobble or andesite generation. That's... How many are there? Should we just take them on? Let's eat. There's that one guy. I saw another guy. He's hiding over there in the corner. There's a guy up on the hill. There's the whole crew. Let's do it. Take these guys. Ow. 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 Flank him. We'll flank him up on the hill. Let's see if there's any more. Just the three. Oh, there's the banner guy. All right, John, you'll get to see. You'll get to see this again. Let's get our flint weapon here. I'll take care of him last. Let's make them shoot. There's 4 of them. 5 of them. 6. Ah! Oh, this is bad. I need to get them separated. 6 of them. There were 7. Let's make them shoot each other. Okay. Divide and conquer. Okay, there's... Yeah. Clearly, they're out to get me here. Word is out. Someone else shot me. That wasn't him, was it? It was him. I'm hiding, hiding. We're still okay. We don't need to eat. Where'd the banner guy go? Where'd all the guys go? There's a guy. Oh, they're in the water. They're taking off. They're like, nope, this guy is too tough for us. Maybe this was like two parties. Run away, cowards. The word is out on what I do to the Chiefs. Okay. I think I have 2 sleeping bags. Okay, so what I was talking about is we can basically expand. This is just a repeatable layout here. So just run a line of lava right along here. Run a line of water. And just have drills pointing down. And we'll have crazy production of andesite. So all this andesite should be piling up. Oh, all these chests are filling up now. Here we go. Here's the andesite coming in here. It must have been piling in someplace else. So here it comes. We should do is change one of these filters to andesite. Like let's change this one. I don't think we need to have an entire double chest of emeralds. So now our hand is going to put andesite up there. And now we have an andesite chest nearby. Excellent. Inventory cleanup. So that was a surprise. I like it. I did not know. A recycler? Like Tech Reborn recycler? For the zombie flesh, for sure. For all the junk I have, I should set up a Tech Reborn recycler. I've been resisting switching gears into... Where's all this dirt coming from? Oh, I just emptied my inventory. I'm an idiot. I thought it was coming out of... I thought... For a second there, I thought our andesite generator also created dirt. Yeah, that freaked me out for a second. Okay. Tree farm's still going too fast. Let's put our crate stuff back. Zinc, andesite. Did not need the funnel. Our wrench. Belts. Let's put iron in here. Let's go. Let's do some maintenance stuff for the end of the stream. Let's go get some leather. Let's go get some wheat. A lot of science is luck, though, isn't it, Game Check? Yeah, I never would have guessed that I could have made an andesite generator in one episode either. Crazy. It was actually the easiest thing we could have ever done. Had I known, I'm gonna go with this is a new mechanic. In 0.5 of create that we discovered. Stupid weeds. So we'll go feed the cows. Kill the parents. Sorry, C3PO. Get some leather. I want to make some frames, and we can start labeling those chests, because that's been annoying that I can't. I don't know what's in them. We're just borrowing their leather and meat. Oh, I should separate the cows from the sheep. I thought these were all cows. I forgot. Let's do that. Let's do a little bit of maintenance. Let's start cleaning up our mess. I should keep this a doorway I can... It's kind of like let mobs into. Okay. We need some wood, some fences. Oak is here. There is a scythe. They break too fast, Game Check. The scythes are great, and you can harvest multiple blocks at once, but the durability is just terrible. It's like a hoe. You know how quickly a hoe disappears, like even a iron hoe. So scythes are cool, but not until you get up to a diamond one. And then that lasts a long time. Okay, fences. I can never remember. Isn't that a fence? Like I said, I can never remember. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know what I was thinking of. Hit shift, Scott, hit shift. Yes, I could not have said it better, John. They are trash. Okay, let's put the cows over here. And maybe one of these streams when we should walk through here. When C3PO is not able to make it, we'll make a slaughterhouse with create. That's all the cows? We just have sheep? The sheep are apparently... There's a cow. There's a baby cow. Can I get to him? Yep. No more cows, right? And they've already bred. Man, I thought I was going to have a bit more leather than this to work with. Well, we do not want to get ourselves down that low in cows. What do we have for leather? Is there a way to make leather? Two orc skins and a smithing table. Oh, we can cut things up. Okay. That's a potential option. And we've got 3. Sleep. All right, have we got any leather? Of course we do, because there's a leather. Those 2 orc skins, but you can also use orc skins for a dragon saddle. And we want to be able to ride a dragon at some point. Here. Oh, good. We got all this. That's all leather also. This could be a cow-friendly way of getting leather, because we're going to keep getting leather from our zombies. Look at all this stuff. So, is that in a cutting board? My cutting board, I think, is down by the wheat farm. Let's make a new one. A new cutting board. Where do we put our cutting board? Let's put it right here. So if we put leather on here, what the heck? If we put leather on here, the inventory. Now, put the leather, we get this torch off of here. And if we put the leather on the table, what do we cut it with? An axe? Probably a knife. Oh, geez. Good call. Probably a knife, huh? And I've got a knife somewhere, but I have no idea where. An iron knife is just a stick and an iron. Let's just do that. The iron up here. One iron. One stick. One iron. Can we get leather? It's not a knife. Sword? Shovel? Pickaxe? What is... That was just... Because it should say what tool right here, right? Is Valzon still watching? That would be a cool recipe to have fixed. Well, that's sad. That is sad. Okay, well, it is the top of the hour. That is the end of my time scheduled for the stream. I feel like this is a good place to stop with that big letdown on leather production. However, we did learn about andesite production, which was pretty amazing. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. Yeah, thanks you guys for being here. I could not have done this stuff without you guys here. Thanks C3PO for your for being here as a moderator. I really appreciate that. And guys, yeah, seriously, I could not have got through some of these things that we did today without you guys here. So thanks for being here. We will see you next week. I'm going to post this replay on YouTube on Saturday morning, as always. I'm Jangro. You can check out my YouTube channel, which has a ton of videos about Enhanced Vanilla, Valhelsia Enhanced Vanilla, Tech Reborn, Applied Energistics, stuff that we're going to get to eventually here. I need to fix my levels so we can get into those later game things. So thanks for being here, everybody, and we'll see you next week.